false evidence appearing real. It's an acronym for fear, and I teach a workshop where you can face everything and rise, or fear everything and run away. And a snippet of that just appeared on my YouTube channel, and the amount of people that just slammed it straight away without even thinking about it. And that makes me sad, because it keeps you a prisoner of your own thinking and your own self-imposed limitations. And all I ever want to do is help people get past that, so that they can find the best version of themselves and have more for themselves and do more for themselves. Because fear is a perspective, and you can slam that and just stay where you are, or you can go, well, what if it was that? What fears would I change? And people do that to other people's ideas. So how many times, if you're listening to this, have you had an idea that someone else just said, that's a load of rubbish, that won't work, and so you didn't bother with it? Because if you have done that, and I've done that myself too, so I know how easy it is, then you're living by their beliefs, their morals, their values. You're not living by your own. So I challenge everyone to just challenge what you're afraid of. You don't have to change your mind about it. You can stay being afraid of it. It's like the spiders one that I used as an example. I don't like spiders, but I'm not afraid of them. But I know where my fear of them come from, when I was afraid of them. All right, I'm not going to go pick one up and play with it, and I'll give it a fair bit of distance, depending on the size of it too. I live in Australia, so, there's some big monsters out here. But to be afraid is, what is that? Where did that come from? Who showed me to be afraid of it? And this is something I want you to look at with all your fears. Don't take my word for it. Just go and challenge your fears. How did you get that fear? Is it really real? And, fears are real. I grew up with poverty, abuse, abandonment. So there's some real fears that I'll be abandoned again and all of these things. But we don't let that fear run our lives. So it's understanding where that fear comes from. Because if you just go with the fear, I'm afraid of it, and you don't do anything with it, you change the way that you do things, how you feel about things. You get anxious. You can get all those kind of disorders where you're just nervous and paranoid and all of those things. So many disorders that go with fear. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, rather than shut something down just because you disagree with it and it's outside your comfort zone or your line of thinking, chase it down, unpack it, and have an intelligent conversation about it, rather than just like hammering it and being like, no, I reckon it's this and I reckon it's that. It's like, you will never grow that way. And my whole thing and my whole life is about helping people find as much growth in their lives as they can. And that's it really. I could talk forever, but fear, false evidence appearing real. Face everything and rise, rather than fearing everything and run away. Let me know what you think. Bye.